Alright, here it is, as promised. Star Wars Rogue Squadron 3 Rebel Strike. Where do we even begin with this? I initially thought with Rogue Squadron 2 that Rogue Squadron 2 was a very good game. It started out being a very good game, in my opinion. It was very fun, and then towards the end, the difficulty spikes to an unheard of. It's just huge. I couldn't even beat the last level because apparently the Millennium Falcon can't take a shot. Rebel Strike decides to... First off, it likes to get rid of that difficulty. Which, in my opinion, that's fine. I think if a game is fun, it doesn't necessarily have to be super difficult. But then it adds other elements, very experimental elements, that Factor 5 wanted to try out. Apparently, they didn't have time during the development of Rogue Squadron 2 to fully implement. So they took a little bit more time in the development of this to add ground levels. Whereas you get out on foot as Luke Skywalker or Wedge Antilles and you're shooting stormtroopers. I hate all of that. It's like playing Star Fox 64 on the ground. It sounds cool, but it's not. Not even close. I understand that they wanted to try something different. With the past Rogue Squadron games, you've done nothing but flying. In fact, I'm half tempted to not even commentate over this entire game. Because everything I can say about Rebel Strike can be summed up in one video. And that's this game is bad. It retcons pieces of the original Star Wars trilogy. This level in particular is probably the biggest retcon you're going to find in the game, and it's the very first level of the game. Instead of heading back to Yavin 4 after the Death Star explodes, you are pursued by an Imperial strike force, which is going to retaliate for the destruction of the Death Star on Yavin 4, and you have to evacuate everybody. Pure and simple. It's just... I don't know what their motivation behind this was. They add this character who's going to betray you later on that you've never even heard of from the Star Wars trilogy. I don't get it. I really don't. And I don't know if anybody actually thought that this game was good when it came out. If you did, please explain to me why you think that this is a good game. Because, frankly, even though it looks prettier, I mean, 480p progressive scan, you can't really argue with that in 2003. But this is just... It's so bad. It's like comparing the original trilogy to the prequels. It really is. This is the prequels of Rogue Squadron 3. Well, of the Rogue Squadron series. Apologize for that. Take out that ATST. And now we're going to head out on foot, and I'll show you exactly why this game is bad. And there are several levels like this. Later on, you'll be able to play as Luke Skywalker, who's training to become a Jedi. Like they have a level for the Sarlacc pit from Return of the Jedi. That level is so fucking frustrating to play because the jumping is not precise. The jumping is very imprecise. The saber controls are really, you just tap A. You just tap A and you cut things. And then you hold in B to deflect blaster shots. And then there's even a level where you train to become a Jedi on Dagobah. And again, that's frustrating. There's a time limit to which you have to achieve certain goals. Rebel Strike is a bad game. And I don't recommend anybody going out and playing it, unless you just prefer to torture yourself. Yep. Because when I think of Star Wars pilot arcade action, I think of this. Did they drop any of their guns? Because I really don't want to have to use a semi-automatic blaster pistol, which is just really loud with GameCube controllers. That's the thing about GameCube controllers that I never really noticed too much before, is that they're fucking loud.
Follow me. Right with you, Luke.
Anybody got a blaster rifle? Anybody? Nope. Guess we're using the pistol. And the way Luke jumps is so fucking weird. Woo! He's getting that force jump on. No, we can't go that way. Or, well, maybe we do. It's been a while since I've played this. 10 years. So. Oh, look, a blaster rifle.
Alright, follow me. Let's get out of here.
So you have to save the general from A New Hope from being captured by the Imperials. Again, such riveting gameplay.
Follow me. Right with you, Luke. Regroup. I'm on it. Alright, follow me. On my way. Follow me. Right with you, Luke.
Well, we're at the end of the level. I guess that's a plus. Faster to get through this game, the better. And I know sometimes people get annoyed whenever I don't commentate over gameplay videos, but frankly, it comes down to whether or not the game is necessarily worth my time to record my voiceover. There may be some missions that I revisit later on. Or I revisit. What am I even talking about? Past tense. There's going to be some missions that I'll probably go to later on where I will commentate over, but for the most part, I'm probably not going to commentate over this game, and you guys can just enjoy not hearing me complain the whole time. Oh God, the Emperor. Well, that is one good thing about the game. Darth Vader's voice is better than any modern rendition you'll find, like even in Force Unleashed or anything like that. Any new games, you will find that the voice for Vader is better. So that was Revenge of the Empire, the first level. This game is split up into 2 campaigns, one where you play as Wedge, the other where you play as Luke. So I think we're going to head on through the Wedge campaign first, and then go through the Luke Skywalker stuff. Or even, since all levels are unlocked already, may go through them, just like one mission will be Wedge, and the next one will be Luke, just to kind of keep up with the plot of the game. So, until next time, Phantasm Mask here, signing out.